It's day 3, and currently we're hiding in the parking lot. You may be saying, Megan, why are we hiding in the parking lot on opening day, opening the library day? Well, because I don't want people to hear me filming when there's possibly people in the library. So just real quick, plans for today. All right, today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. This is the only 2 days we have left before basically school starts. Next Monday technically is not the start of school. It's like a staff retreat, and Tuesday is like opening day for teachers. So students don't actually come till next Wednesday. So if I have to get any more stuff done before students get here, I can do that Monday or Tuesday. But there are a couple things that we absolutely have to do today. One, as soon as we walk in this building, we're gonna make copies of the thing from yesterday, the welcome to the library flyer that I made, because they're doing new teacher orientation in here from 9 to 1, I want to say, and I could very well be asked to come and say something to the new teachers. So you just never know. You just got to plan for anything basically as a librarian. Something will pop up. Speaking of things popping up, that's the other thing that we absolutely have to do today. We're gonna have to go to Kroger and get flowers. That's where we get either flowers or like wind chimes or something for someone whose family member has passed away, because I'm also in charge of the courtesy committee. So that's like for sending flowers for people who are sick or who had family members pass away. You will, as a librarian, have to do other duties. It's just gonna happen. Like I've realized that, they're gonna say, Megan, we need you to do the courtesy committee, and you have to say, okay. So I've done it for the past couple years. I still feel like I don't even really know what I'm doing, but I have to collect money at the beginning of the year, and then I go buy stuff. And I was told specifically not to use some of the flower companies around here. So instead I go to Kroger, and they have really awesome wind chimes. So we've got to figure out how to, the visitation is tonight. And I was just told this last night, like this just happened. Somehow the visitation's already tonight. So I have to go and get a PO. Real quick, our bookkeeper's first day is like today, so I've got to go see if I can track her down right now and get a PO, get the school credit card, go to Kroger, get the flowers, go to the funeral home, drop them off, or the wind chimes or whatever, and then get back here. And then at 1 o'clock, I have the meeting with the new English teacher to talk about English 101 and yearbook stuff. So that's not even library related. And I've got to pull all those books for that teacher. I got to pull like 50 books, which we'll talk more about that later. But anyway, wish me luck. Hopefully there's nobody in the library right now. So I literally just walked in, and I've already run into both the assistant principals, and they said that yes, I should probably spend a couple minutes talking to the staff. So we got to get the, and they're going to hear it again at, next week at the opening day thing where I always talk about library services, and I'll hand out my flyer then. But they said, go ahead and, it's a small group. I can introduce myself and go ahead and hand them the flyer now. So we got to make sure we can get the colored ink working. The color print in the front office isn't doing so hot. So I might have to use my one here in the office, which is also running out of ink. But look at this. I walked into the office and this was on my desk. The lady from Permabound was here, and I don't know how she got into my office, but anyway, that's a book selling company. Looks like she left me a note. She left me some chocolate and a hardbound book version of Ray Bear. We have this book and it's really popular. I think we have 2 copies, but anyway, this book is super popular. It's the best young adult fantasy book I've ever read. It's got Game of Thrones level of world building. The world building almost takes over the story, and like the plot is so good. Like it's not as much focused on the characters or anything as it is everything else. But look, oh, she's got her information there, Permabound stuff. Oh yeah, just sorry I've missed you. I left some literature posters and stuff. Please let me know if you need anything. Oh yeah, I think she did email me and asked me if I was going to be here, and I didn't think I was at the time, so I don't think I even ever wrote back. Oops. So quick update, they've taken over the library out there for my new teacher orientation. They set up some nice snacks in here, donuts and things. But good news, I don't have to go to Kroger today because they can't get a purchase order done for today to get the wind chimes or flowers for the staff member whose mother passed away. So instead, we're just gonna do it as soon as we can, and we'll just bring them here to the school and give them to her when she gets back. But good news, the color printer in the front office worked, at least enough to get me this many copies. So I think I should be good on that. But I was also asked just now to print out, to type up something about the courtesy committee to put in all the teachers' folders for next week. So I might go ahead and go do that first just to get it done. And then I guess I'll work on getting books ready for that lady. So, and maybe I'll work on English 101. I don't know. I've got to figure out my priorities. So as I'm roaming around the school doing errands, yeah, found this on the wall. That's new. Guess somebody painted that. How cool is that? Also, trying to get rid of these, car tag thingies for this 5K that's going on. And I'm gonna go get my lottery ball thing that I picked out yesterday. Okay, just a quick update. I've done a lot of stuff since I talked to you last, but I have to be really quiet because they're literally out here right now and they can probably hear me talking. But I turned in the purchase order for the Junior Library Guild subscription that we filled out yesterday. I also went to the counseling office and asked if I could see a list of the library, or a list of all the TAs, the teachers' aides that are students that are available. Usually I get kind of like second pick after the front office staff before the teachers do. So they sent me the list of all the TAs, and I got to pick 2 each hour, but some hours I only have 1, which is bad if somebody's absent, because then I don't have somebody to check out books when classes are here. But I think, you know, it'll be fine, it'll work out. So hopefully I'll get even more TAs later on. I also need to make a TA survey. I think I mentioned that yesterday, that I want to get on the first day of school. But right now, I don't know what I'm gonna work on. Let's look at the to-do list. So I guess I need to type up that courtesy committee thing real quick just to have it done. And then I need to go to that teacher and get the lottery ball thingy that we got yesterday. Maybe I should go do that right now. And I'm gonna wait and measure the circulation desk when I come back after lunch so I can go home and get my measuring tape. Oh, and print my new vision statements. Okay, I need to do that right now. All right, let's do that. And then I need to get ready to meet with that teacher at 1. I don't even think that's on here, but I might go ahead and get some stuff ready for that too. But I think that's all I've done. Oh, and one other huge big thing I totally forgot is that the principal was here in the library, and I was out there just sort of talking to her, and she said, hey, do you want to take over student council? So I'm doing student council, which is good since I'm not doing yearbook anymore. At least it's not anything even more extra, but you know, you just randomly walk by and get assigned a whole new duty. But I get a 3% stipend, 3% of my salary, so that's exciting, especially since I don't have the yearbook stipend anymore. I'm gonna calculate and see how much that would be, but hopefully it's maybe $1,000 or $2,000. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, so I'm doing student council. No idea how to do it, but apparently they can even meet during the school day. Like, we have a period in the middle of the day called card time, because we're the cards, like our school's the Cardinals. So we have card time. It's 30 minutes in the middle of the day right before lunch. So I can have student council meet during that time. I have to help elect officers. Like, I have to get all that, the ball rolling on electing officers, and then have them have meetings probably about once a month and come up with leadership things for them to do. They plan like prom or homecoming or something like that. And I think this could benefit the library actually, because I could have them do like, I don't know, library programs or something like that. Cause I always wanted to have like a student council for the library. And this would kind of be in place of that, I guess. Now that I'll get to host the student council, this actually could be really beneficial for me. So I said yes. Also, when your principal asks you to, you know, do something, you kind of have to do it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I will keep you updated. All right, peeps, let's walk and talk. We are leaving to go get lunch, aka going home, and I'm probably gonna bring my lunch back because I still didn't get to do my presentation to the new staff. And it's almost 11:30. And they're done at 1, but they have lunch at some point in between, so I'm guessing I'll probably do my little presentation after the lunch. It's really hard to say. So my plan is to get back here as soon as possible, which means I have to bring my lunch back with me, or else I'm not gonna get time to do everything I need to do. So what else have I done? I'm sure I did something. Oh, the lady that helps me in my office, she kind of was my aide originally, and sorry, now I'm getting in the car, but now she's not really my aide. She just kind of does other stuff and sort of shares my office with me. So I talked to her for quite a while and updated her on the summer and stuff like that. I got my office cleaned up, all that stuff. I'll have to show you. I got all that stuff off my desk. It's at least workable now. I know I should have been doing other things, but I at least got it workable. I talked to my husband because it's his first day of school, and I told him about how I'm taking over student council, and I do get a 3% stipend, which is like $1,800 or something, so I'll take it, especially since it's all during the school day, and I think it could really benefit the library, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I did something else, I'm sure. Oh, I got everything ready for the new teacher. So at 1 o'clock when I meet with the new English teacher, I've got all of the yearbook stuff, and then I also printed out, well, I threw away a bunch of old yearbook stuff too that I don't need anymore. Sorry about that, my alarm just went off. I even had to set an alarm to remind myself to get the measuring tape so that I can measure the circulation desk, so that I can buy the black vinyl contact paper to put on it to make it look pretty, and then I'm going to use the Cricut to cut out letters and put like cool, you know, like read, grow, inspire, learn, dream, you know, just put cool words on it. I've seen all those on Pinterest. So but yeah, I also got stuff. I printed out my syllabus from a couple years ago from English 101 because I didn't teach it last year since we didn't have enough students to make the class, but now we have enough to make 2 classes, so she and I are both teaching a section of it. So I printed out my syllabus to show her what I'm doing, and honestly, I'm not gonna change anything. Like, I've agreed to teach this class because I have all the plans like set in stone. I do the same thing every year. This will be the, I think, 6th year I've taught the class, at least. Something like that. So, you know, my plans are pretty set in stone, and I've tweaked it enough that I love it, and I don't want to change anything. I don't have time to change anything. I don't have time to make new plans. So I'm just going to show her what I do, and if she doesn't want to do what I do, that's totally fine too. She's basically, I think, taught the same class before. So that's totally fine, you know, whatever. But I'll keep you updated. Let's go grab some lunch, bring it back, see if we can talk to the new teachers, give them the, you know, form, and then meet with the other new teacher at 1. And in the middle of all that, I really need to be pulling those books for that teacher in case I'm not in the building tomorrow. Depends on if our flooring's coming in at home. I may have to work from home tomorrow again. Who knows? Day 4 is going to be really weird tomorrow. I also need to get those signs hung up. I've got to figure out a better way to hang up the signs because sticky tack is not doing it. So I'll just show you the problem. The walls are really like slick. The paint's kind of slick, and nothing will stick to it. Tape just does not stick to those walls, and there's little grooves all over the walls, so it's really hard to get anything except for sticky tack that you can kind of stick down in the grooves. But okay, I'll update you again later. Update time. I made this. It took me 5 seconds. I used Canva, and I copied this from an email that I'd already written before, which is super handy. Save everything you do because you will always be able to use it. So like this was an email I always send every year, and I just copied it and put it in here. They're going to put this in all the staff folders so that, you know, we can collect money. The problem is the color copier is not working now in the front office. So good thing I made my copies earlier. So I'm gonna have to use just black and white. It's just gonna be black and white. Not as pretty. The English department's meeting out here right now, the new English teachers. So there's 4 of them though, but I thought there was only gonna be 3. So I don't know, who knows? But I'm waiting to meet with the lady at 1 o'clock, of course, for yearbook and English 101. I keep saying that like all day long. But also I talked more to the assistant superintendent or assistant principal, got to know her a little bit better. I'm trying to think what else I did. Oh, well, she asked me, she said, you have a lot of energy. And I was like, yeah, I had a lot of coffee. She's like, I want you, she's like, are you on a step team, a team for the steps? And I was like, what? And I forgot that we're doing some kind of, I don't know, some sort of thing where it's like through Living Well, which is like through our insurance company, where we're doing like who gets like which team of people get the most steps or something. And anyway, she's like, you need to, you're on my team. I'm going to send you the invite. So I guess I'm going to be on a team because I get a lot of steps. And I told her I also run. So between the running and all the steps I walk at school, then maybe I'll help her win. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I also stole a donut because, you know, they were right here and they looked good. So. Oh, and I got a few books in from Amazon. I'll have to show you in a minute. I got 2 copies of 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and 1 book called like A Lesson in Vengeance or whatever. I just ordered these books yesterday, people. Yesterday. Amazon is the way to go. Now, I still have to process them and catalog them and cover them, you know, like they're paper. 2 of them are paperback, but I'm so excited. Well, that's never a good message. Cleaning web is low. Call service representative on the printer. What does that even mean? What a whirlwind. Oh my gosh, it's 2:42. I just met with the new English teacher and she's awesome. I talked to her for a long time. We talked about yearbook. I met with her for like an hour and 42 minutes. We didn't even talk about English 101 because we talked about yearbook the whole time, but I got her acclimated and all that. So I'm super excited about getting to work with her. And look at all these Amazon boxes. Look at all the books that arrived. Yay, I'm so excited. I don't even have time to unbox them right now though, because right now we gotta go grab the school credit card and the PO got approved for the wind chimes or flowers or whatever to send to the funeral home tonight. So I'm gonna quickly go buy those, drop them off the funeral home, go pick up the baby from daycare. And that's all we're gonna get time to do today. So real quick, I didn't show you the new books. Here we go. Yay, how exciting. But then of course the rest are all over here. So, but I'm super excited about that. And I have a million emails. Look at all this. I don't even know. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I've got to go do a lot of stuff. Well, the bookkeeper's not in, so I'm not gonna have time to go get the stuff because I have to pick the baby up from daycare and it's too late in the day. So I feel bad because now the stuff won't be here tonight for the visitation, but honestly it was just, it was too late to get it. So instead, let's go ahead and do our unboxing and look at all the books we ordered. Okay, everybody, just a quick update. I measured the circulation desk, and what I'm gonna do is put black maybe not this side part, but like just this front part with these 4 pieces. I'm gonna put black contact paper, and then I'm gonna put up like letters that's, you know, cut out from the Cricut that say things like grow and read, inspire, and all that. But yeah, in other news, I'm going to Kroger after all. I got the PO. Let's go buy some flowers. And we're on the road again. So hopefully nobody's listening to me talk. But I got the school Kroger card. We are now headed to Kroger. It is like 3:20, so it's kind of late. And we have got to get these wind chimes and get them delivered to the funeral home. And daycare is like on the way. So I'm going to do Kroger, get the wind chimes, then go to the funeral home, drop them off, then go to daycare and pick up the baby, and then I have to come back to the school. I'll just bring the baby with me and drop off the school credit card. The bookkeeper is going to be gone, and there's something going on. Sorry for all the sirens. But they said I could just drop it off in her little drop box in her office. So I also spent quite a while talking to the assistant principal. We talked about New Orleans and things. It's so good to make connections with people. I feel like she's going to be one of my really good like resources that I can use. So I really, really like her a lot. Oh boy, it's hot in here. So we've been on the road a lot today, but we got our roast on, you know, at home when I went home for lunch, got dinner started. So, I mean, we're coming along. Did I show you that I measured I showed you that I measured the stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't hold the phone and put a seatbelt on apparently. But I did order the black contact paper, which was another like 50 some bucks. But I measured and I think I've got plenty enough to cover it. So that's good. And then I ordered something else. Oh, a back to school photo booth set, so that I can actually like have them take little cool, you know, like they take a picture with a prop thing or something, and maybe I'll put like a book on there. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way down the one-way street because that is what I do. I always go through the wrong way at the parking lot because it's faster and usually no one's coming. So yeah, so now we're off to Kroger. You can see this is a crazy job, right? This job is crazy. You know, now I'm doing student council, I'm doing yearbook. Well, not yearbook, I'm passing off yearbook, but I talked to somebody about yearbook forever today. I'm doing English 101, I'm doing the courtesy committee, and sometimes in there I find time to do library stuff. Actually, library is the focus. I'm keeping it as the focus this year. In the past, it's been on the back burner, like when I did yearbook and English 101 virtually 2 years ago. So we're making the library the focus this year though, but I feel like things are coming along. Once I get this done today, I'm done for the day. That'll be day 3 on the books, in the books. And then tomorrow's plan for day 4 is tomorrow's Friday. It's the last day I really have to like work before I have to do like school related stuff next week all day. So my plan tomorrow is all English 101, which I know is not library related, but I've got to get the syllabus done, the Google Classroom set up, all that good stuff. So that is the plan, and wish me luck. And here we are at the funeral home, dropping off this awesome thing I bought. Well, I might just have to insert a picture of it because I don't want to get it back out. So insert a picture here. Cardinal, we're the Cardinals. This was perfect. They didn't have wind chimes. So here we go. Let's get this thing dropped off. And then we've got to go pick up the boy from daycare and then take the card back. This is a lot. This is the life of a librarian. I'll wrap up with the baby in a minute. Well, I didn't even get to wrap up the day because that's how crazy it was. So editing Megan here very quickly. I delivered the little thing I bought, whatever that's called, little candle thing. I delivered that, and then I picked up the baby from daycare and went back to school at like 4:30. And there were some people still there, and I got to show off the baby to the assistant principal and a couple other people, and he was so cute, and he was waving hi to them and blowing them all kisses. He really likes the ladies, especially the older ladies. But he was adorable, and I turned in the card, the school Kroger card, to the bookkeeper. She was still there. And then I talked to the principal again, who was like thanking me for everything, and she loved the thing I bought, and she just thanked me, and I got to show off the baby to her too, so it was cute. But my lesson from today is that, well, 1, you have to be flexible. And 2, I think the lesson is you have to get things done just when you can, here and there. Like, I had things definitely on my to-do list, but I felt like I was just doing them sort of randomly. You know, like I knew I was gonna have to measure the desk and order the stuff on the vinyl stuff on Amazon, and yet that just seemed to happen so haphazardly. Like, I was like, oh, okay, I have 10 minutes, let me do this real quick, okay, done. And somehow, like, it became not a priority after it seemed like it was a priority before, if that makes any sense. So priorities are always all over the place. You have to be super flexible and just willing to go with the flow. I didn't used to be that way, so it would drive me crazy. But now I'm used to it. Now tomorrow for day 4, last day before the opening, really opening days of school, is that I have to get those books pulled for that teacher, and I have to work on English 101 curriculum. And then from 9 to 11, sometime in there, I have to go to the medical training, the hands-on medical training. It's very quick and easy. They just show you how to use like an EpiPen and stuff like that. And then I already took the quiz, of course, the other day. and did all the online trainings. And then at 10:30 is the groundbreaking ceremony for the new school. I'll tell you all about that tomorrow. 2 years, I'm getting a new library, brand new building, which is going to be a whole thing, figuring out how to move all the books. I'm assuming we're moving all the books and not buying new ones. But anyway, so the groundbreaking ceremony is tomorrow. So we're going to go to that, and I'll film part of that too. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the last day of opening the library. And that'll be the end of kind of these daily vlogs. And yeah, so hopefully this was at least somewhat interesting. It was a crazy day, not at all what I expected, but it was super fun, and I got to meet new people. Hopefully I've even made a new friend with the new English teacher. Like I said, I really like the new assistant principal. I got to know her a little bit more and got a lot of work done. Didn't get to present at the new teacher orientation thing, but that's okay. I'll give that sheet that I made to the whole faculty next week anyway. I've made plenty of colored copies, so I think we're good. But anyway, I will talk to you guys again soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.